An advice I would like to tell the vendors, when you meet a distributor, try to get to know him, asking for references from other vendors he already engaged or has a relationship with. I think that's key, first of all. And then make sure that you get the HTS number for your products. That's the import fraction, so you know what requirements are really needed. It can go through only the packing list and invoice to the certificate of free sale, certificate of analysis on the cheese type of products or dairy. You have to make sure how complicated or easy it's gonna be. Most of the time it's really easy. That's very important. And the third thing is that regarding the samples, don't send them right away. Please make sure that that market will support the retail price your product is bringing there. Make an analysis as much as you can to try to see your competition down there, and that will be cost effective for everybody. Most of it you won't be losing time, and your distributor won't be losing it either.
Well, I think it's important for them to be organized and bring some current samples if they have their current packaging. Definitely it's better if I can see the actual product. That's a bonus for sure. Have an idea about their pricing, their X work pricing, their FOB pricing, and then pay some attention to the dollar to see how things will play out when their product is in Canada, because our dollar is definitely a major factor for sure. I would say the majority of the companies had their pricing. They'll be able to give it to you at the meeting, which I think is best. Some of them had it in written down on the side, so they were able to quote your prices. But definitely, if it's in writing and I can take it, I can staple the business card to it and have access to it. When we go to these meetings, you meet a lot of people, and as a distributor, we have a lot of people contacting us on a regular basis, wanting us to distribute products. So it's always better if we can have the information right when we need it, and have it nicely organized.
For the people coming to these great shows, what I suggest is try to get your pricing, at least dead net pricing, FOB, and deliver to the border. And that way you can give a better, you can start making your analysis right away with some of your distributor options, and you can find valuable information to see if your item is suited for the market or which items from your catalog would be suited. And that way you can narrow your selection and have a better understanding among your distributor and yourself. Make a better show out of it.
You have to follow up, and that means immediately. Because you could do all this exercise and the exercise will be for naught if you don't follow up. And follow up has to be, you have to take into consideration that these buyers at any event, be it a trade show or be it a food export meeting, they talk to more than one person. They talk to many other suppliers, and they're only one person. So they have to do a lot of follow-ups with a lot of people. So it really behooves you as a supplier to continue pursuing them and look for them and send them emails and talk to them. Very insistent follow-ups. Sometimes you may feel like maybe I'm bothering these people, or maybe they're not interested, and they may be very interested, they just don't have the physical time or staff to follow up back with you. So insistence, and I normally like to follow up, 3-step follow-up. Number one, after these meetings, I send them an emails and all the information that they want to get from me. So it takes quite a bit of preparation sometimes to be very targeted information. They may require very specific information. So I send that to them, and then I normally send a follow-up email with a call, and then basically I set a meeting in their office overseas to go meet them and discuss the product. And in between, obviously, in your communications, you ask them if they require additional products for tastings or for sampling or for whatever maybe, so that when you get there, you're able to do a pretty good demonstration in their house, so to speak, for the products that you think they may be interested in or that they showed interest for.